So Battlefield 6 Season 1 is almost upon us, guys, and it launches tomorrow, October 28th. Hit that like button if you are excited. I've got all new details for you guys in this video to help you prepare for Season 1, including the exact time you can expect to play, details on the preload that should be available right now to download, and some other details on the patch notes as well. But the big news is that Battlefield just confirmed that yes, their free-to-play Battle Royale mode is officially launching alongside Season 1 tomorrow, and I've got all the details on that in this video. And I'm also going to talk about how some fans have noticed how Battlefield 6's Steam reviews are slowly on the decline. But is this really something to be concerned about, or is there another reason behind this? And is hit detection still an issue in Battlefield 6? Some fans think so, and I'll be taking a look at some gameplay as an example and breaking it down. So let's jump into the news and check out what's going on with Battlefield 6. Alright, so let's first start off with this post right here by the official Battlefield Twitter account. They said, "Eyes up, plates on, Redsec arrives tomorrow at 8 a.m. PT or 1500 UTC. Set reminder," and they have a link to the trailer for Battlefield Redsec, which of course is going to be the free-to-play Battle Royale mode. So it is official. It is happening tomorrow at 8 a.m. PT time, and of course, we're getting that new trailer with it as well. And I don't think any of us are surprised by this news because, as you all know, it has been heavily rumored for a very long time now, and we even had the leak of the Redsec name recently as well. And it has also been confirmed to be free to play, which is huge news on top of everything else. So let me know in the comments, guys, are you going to be playing the Battle Royale mode first, or will you be hopping into the new Conquest map? Let me know in the comments. And now let's take a look at what was posted by Battlefield Bulletin. It says PlayStation players can now preload the update 1.1.1.0 for Battlefield 6. File size is 6 gigabytes, and then they also mentioned the Xbox platform as well, which is coming in at 21.58 gigabytes for the Xbox Series X and 14 gigabytes for the Series S. And again, this is just a preload to prepare for Season 1 tomorrow. And then also the PC should be getting the update here shortly as well. And it includes a lot of different changes to the game, including these major updates right here. I'm not going to read over all of these updates because you've probably already seen them in previous videos. But just in case you have not seen them, I'm going to put them up on the screen for you as well. And this includes some big reworks to the weapon dispersion, and then also significant visibility and lighting improvements as well. So if you've been blinded by the light when playing Battlefield 6, that should be fixed in tomorrow's update alongside Season 1. Now, I know I already discussed the release time for the Battle Royale mode, but for the new Conquest map and the other Season 1 stuff, Polygon put together the times for you guys on when you can expect to play the Battlefield 6 update tomorrow, which includes 8 a.m. PDT for the West Coast. You have 11 a.m. EDT for the East Coast, and then 12 p.m. for Brazil, 3 p.m. for the United Kingdom, and then 4 p.m. for Western Europe. If your time zone is not on there, you can simply use the 8 a.m. PDT time zone and then simply convert it to your local time, of course. So we are literally under 24 hours away from Season 1. We're going to get to experience the new map, the new weapons, and of course, the new Battle Royale mode as well. Also, I wanted to briefly mention this Reddit post right here about the Battlefield 6 Steam review scores. This was posted by Joe Zoc T Games, who said, Battlefield 6 ratings are dropping from 76% on Steam last Sunday to 71% today. It's only 2% away from a mixed reception now. And they post the image of it right there. Now, Sanchez replied to this and said, Battlefield 6 is missing larger maps and vehicles, which has disappointed some players. It is not delivering the full Battlefield experience we expected. So they believe that's the reason why for the slow decline in the review score. And then Educational Chimera 5 said, yeah, who cares? I mean, it's the internet hive mind. Battlefield 5 got destroyed, and the reality is it's an effing great game. Judge for yourself. And, here's how I feel about it. I'm really enjoying Battlefield 6. I think the one thing they do need to address is some of the hit detection issues, which I am going to talk about here in just a second. And then also give us some bigger maps too, so I do agree with that take as well. But I don't think it deserves a negative review score at all. And one person actually pointed out there could be more to these negative reviews than meets the eye. They believe that these negative review scores are coming from Delta Force gamers who are hardcore Delta Force gamers, and they are review bombing Battlefield 6. And the reason for this is because most of the negative reviews are coming from the region of China. And of course, that's where Delta Force is developed and where most of their gamers are located. So what do you guys think? Do you think that's the reason for the review bombing when it comes to Battlefield 6? And it's really not review bombing. It's only decreased by a couple percent over the last week or so. But I did think it was interesting that most of these negative reviews were coming from the Delta Force region of the planet, if you will. So what do you guys make of it? Let me know in the comments down below. And now let's talk about hit registration, something that a lot of us have still been talking about. And this was posted by Chris3761, who said, what is going on with the hit registration in this game? This was posted only 7 hours ago, by the way. And they said, I know some shots had missed, but am I tripping to think that some of those shots landed and I got no hit marker? So what do you guys think based on this footage? Do you think that this is a hit detection issue, or is it a skills issue? Now, Lord Fetus 93 responded with a shot-by-shot review of their footage. I think they might be being sarcastic here, of course. And then Digital Death 88 said, it's bad when even the guy's model flinched like it was supposed to be hit. The hit registration is abysmal for a AAA game. So let me know, sound off in the comments down below. Are you guys having hit detection issues with Battlefield 6 still? For me personally, I've been having some hit registration detection issues here and there with the game. There are some face-offs that I have where I'm shooting them clearly and then they shoot me and they somehow win. And to me, it doesn't make sense. I've had this happen probably in about 30% of the games. I'm not going to lie, it makes me absolutely rage when it happens. And I know for a fact it is definitely a hit registration detection issue. One way that I would describe it is in one match, my weapon will feel insanely powerful, right? And then the next match, it'll feel incredibly weak for some reason. And I'm guessing that's because of the hit detection issues, right? So if you guys are having the same problem, let me know. It's not happening every match, thank goodness, but it's happening enough where it is kind of frustrating. And I hope that DICE certainly looks at the issue. And now let's talk about those pesky landmines. So this was posted by Battlefield Bulletin as well, who said Battlefield Studios is aware that Battlefield 6 currently has an exploit which lets players place multiple anti-vehicle mines really close on each other. A fix will arrive in a future game update. And I've had this happen actually numerous times where I roll over the mines and I realize, wait a second, I think I just got hit by 2 mines. That shouldn't happen. So it's good to see that they're rolling out this fix. And I'm wondering if this is the reason why I hate the mines so much. It's because they've been doubling up on the mines without me realizing it, but this won't be a problem in the near future, thank goodness. Also, check out this video by Benarsala97, who said, that is why DICE removed bot exploit. Bot farmers are crying like a little baby because they can't do this anymore. And they show a video of a helicopter killing soldier after soldier after soldier. And I had no idea this exploit even existed. So it's no wonder why they completely nerfed the bot farming in the Portal servers. This is absolutely insane. I cannot imagine how much XP they achieved from this exploit right here. So it's a good thing that they nerfed it, of course. Now, if you guys watch my previous videos about the skins in Battlefield 6 that are controversial, this blue skin, for instance, right here, that everyone is talking about, well, some people commented and said, it's no big deal, it's all right, it'll be okay. But I wanted to feature this comment by Establishment Calm 342. Says, if you don't push back against skins, they will get uglier until you do. And I totally agree with what they say here. They said both 2042 and Battlefield 5 were going to have far worse skins. This isn't debatable. They were found in the files and marketing. They only got stopped because the games launched poorly and they didn't want to face the backlash. Battlefield 6 does not have that barrier. If there's no backlash to ugly neon skins, the next season will push the envelope further, and that will continue until the art style goes to hell. This is not debatable anymore. It's the same pattern seen in every live service game in the last 10 years. Push back. And I totally agree with this. We cannot let them get too carried away with the skins, which is why I made the previous videos about that controversial blue skin. And there's a green skin as well that looks really neon too. But imagine a year from now if they kept on doing this, adding neon looking skins, and the whole battlefield is full of all of these neon colors. It would really ruin the immersion of the whole game. So again, I think this was very well said by Establishment Calm, and I think this is definitely something that DICE needs to really listen to. And now it's time for your top comment soldiers from the previous video. Also, don't forget to leave a comment on this video for a chance to be featured in an upcoming video. We'll start off with Flaw885, who says larger maps with playable open water with boats, etc., and some basic weather effects such as rain, snow, wind, and dust storms would be nice. We don't need tornadoes ripping through the map, but just something to change up the atmosphere and mood a bit as the match wears on. And I love this idea. I think they should absolutely bring back some weather into the game. I was a huge fan of Battlefield 2042's weather, and I think it's a perfect opportunity with the rumored upcoming Naval Warfare DLC for them to reintroduce weather like this. And Super Bonjo Man says, imagine a reimagining of Siege of Shanghai from Battlefield 4. And I think I see Siege of Shanghai mentioned every single video in the comments, and I'm glad you guys are talking about it that much because I am a huge fan of that map, and I definitely want to see it return. I cannot imagine how awesome it would look on the updated Battlefield 6 Frostbite engine. It would look insane, and definitely that Levolution event with the skyscraper would be awesome to see return. Even though some of you guys don't like it because it changes the flow of the map, I still love that feature of Siege of Shanghai. And let's take a look at what Parker Fleming at 1036 had to say. They said, when they add naval-oriented maps, as they stated, the blue skin will be pretty great. Crap for the current maps, but can be good in the future. And I do see what you're saying there, how the blue skin might match up with a Naval Warfare DLC. However, I still feel like that blue skin is way too neon. And if they were to just mute the colors a little bit, dial back that blue color, it might work just fine for upcoming DLCs, right? But right now, it's just too neon, too blue. They need to mute those colors a little bit so it's not sticking out so much. So yeah, sound off in the comments once again, guys, about this whole controversial skin debate here. But that's going to do it for the video, soldiers. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Season 1 starts tomorrow at 8 a.m. PT. So I'll see you guys out there on the battlefield, on the new map, and of course, the new Redsec Battle Royale mode. But I will see you guys out there. This is Ryan signing off. See you out there on the battlefield.